Becoming your own realtor. Now, we've already talked about the money and the different companies in these videos, but today we're going to talk about the personality types. Now, just because you are a salesy person does not mean that you are cut out for this. Or if you're not salesy, then you may find tremendous success in this career. It really has more to do with how you handle your relationships. If you are salesy or if you know a lot of people, then you may have a head start. But if you are not the type of person that strives to help others and keep in touch with them, then your clients may not ever use you again, nor refer you to anybody else. So even though you may have a head start, this may not lead to a long-lasting career. Now, in real estate, you have to be extremely organized. This is not your typical 9 to 5 where you're told what to do and when. You are on your own to know and remember this. But have no fear, there are a ton of apps out there to help you with everything. And anything else, I use Excel for. You need organization in your life right now because not only do you need to keep track of your finances and taxes, you also have to keep track of all of the paperwork, the deadlines, the inspections for every single transaction, for every single person you work with. Also, to make sure that you follow up if you say that you're going to do something, or even just to keep in touch so that you are on top of their mind if they ever need a realtor. You must be self-disciplined to learn things on your own or to do the research if there's something that you don't know. Now, don't be afraid to admit when you don't know and never lie to them. Just simply say that you will find out for them. You need to learn about neighborhoods, schools, city requirements, common repairs, and costs. You need to be the expert on almost everything. But you must also get to know your clients and their family, what they want versus what they need, which will probably change a couple times throughout the time that you're working with them. So you must really pay attention to what they are saying. How do they feel? What are their opinions and concerns? And you have to realize that their opinions may be different from yours. It can be really difficult to keep your own personal opinions out of it. Now, obviously, you should provide your professional advice. That's what we're here for. But try to stay objective and not be too personal. Unless you're asked, of course, but try not to push your own opinions on them. You need to be both knowledgeable and confident, but only in a helpful manner. And don't be nervous. Just talk to them like you would a friend. And actually become friends with your clients if you're not already. It's important that they know you enough to trust the advice that you're giving them. As long as they know and understand all of their options, then they are free to make a decision on their own and feel confident with the help that you provided them. You must pay very close attention to detail, not only to defects that may be in the house, but anything that may come up in the paperwork. And you must be willing to help whenever an issue comes up, even if it's not your fault. And you must bite your tongue almost every moment of every day. You need to learn how to ease objections and fears without completely disregarding them. Both buyers and sellers can be a little difficult and emotional, but you have to remember that this may be an extreme change in their life. You also have to be willing to adapt and change with the times. I know a lot of older, successful agents that are losing money every year just because they're not willing to adapt. Now, you have to not only know the new technology, but also the new trends. Now, I'm not really a trendy person, so this is something I'm working on myself. But you have to know the trends of all your markets and the typical costs of these new trends. So, to sum all of this up, you have to be a learner, a trustworthy friend, self-confident, trendy, and have a strong desire to help people. We are not selling, we are simply guiding. We have the knowledge and experience so that our clients can make a confident decision. We are more like a business partner. Now, if this is not you, then maybe you should look into a different career, or maybe you should learn to be this way. Some books that I highly recommend are The Go-Giver, Think and Grow Rich, and 7 Levels of Communication. Or there are plenty of TED Talks if you prefer that as well. Or you can always contact me for help, because next week we'll be talking about your sphere of influence. And this is really important for a successful career. So stay happy, stay healthy, and trust your realtor, even if that's you.